morning, cyber traders. Happy Tuesday on this 13th, a little less than 2 weeks away from Christmas, and we got Hanukkah starting next week. Good to see you all, everyone. All right, everyone loud and clear. Well, it's nice to be back. Sorry about yesterday. I was filming all day yesterday on my Fausto Home Living channel. I got 3 great videos that are going to be coming out. I'm going to teach you how to make, some of you watch my home living channel. I teach you how to make tomato sauce, jarred sauce. I'm going to make tomato sauce, chicken cutlets I talked about, a lot of Italian dishes, pasta and peas, a few others. So we'll let you know what's going to be done. But let me tell you, filming takes forever. I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning with the crew here. I mean, literally like 10 cameras everywhere. It's pretty cool. But, that's some of the fun activities we do, but the most fun to pay for that stuff is obviously trading. So we had a lot of good stuff. We got a nice little runner going on right now with this stock right here. NCPL, obviously you heard about the CPI numbers. We're up about 700 points. We're almost up at 900. Let me tell you, some of the swing trade stocks we're doing really, really well on. I'm just going to hop on over here really quick. Merck came out with some big news with Moderna. That stock, I mean, you could see it's breaking all-time highs. So if everyone was able to jump in when we saw it break out about 95, I mean, it's not like 95 to like 110. It's really not a lot, but that chart looks like something that just totally flew out of out of a canyon. But that stock's doing pretty well. Home Depot doing really, really well. We were trading that stock right around 280, 290. So a lot of you doing pretty well on that one. It's probably going to test, which it looks like it's doing it right now. What's the high right here? Yeah, at 340 looks like the high right there. So it breaks through 340. It's going to be a gap fill. You can see a stock having a nice little run. So a lot of good swing trades going on. So obviously, I love the news. Some of these other stocks that some of us thought we would be fans of, all these high-tech stocks, not doing too well. Even though Amazon's doing well because of the news that came out. But look at these stocks getting really, really hammered. Even like Disney and all of them, they're not really coming back as good as the other ones. But anyway, that's some of the swing trades that we do. They've been working out pretty great. Oops. They're working out pretty great. And you know what? It's all about timing. Remember what I always taught you when you're part of CTU. Being a good swing trader and being a good options trader is learning how to day trade first. So, and now all of a sudden people are like, is it too late to jump in? Is it too late to jump in? Well, is it too late to get in, is really the right answer. And you would know to get in if you knew how to day trade. That's why you got to be here every morning and also be part of the CTU team. Now, let's go over some of the stocks that we did find. But before I do that, I want to go over what we traded yesterday because we'll talk about the stock that we just found. But a couple of stocks that had some really nice moves. First of all, EH was a great mover yesterday. Look how gorgeous this thing. This stock is what becomes a day trade to a swing trade. We were trading this stock just the last couple of days, was hovering right around $4. We're talking up over 100% move. Stock went beautifully yesterday, just gorgeous. And you could see it just literally just nonstop. All the way up to about 11 o'clock and just kept going. Kind of died right around the end right here, going into the end of the hours. And that usually is a good sign of showing you, okay, party's over. You had a big push on the way down. But in the morning, it moved pretty nicely. Started getting a little volatile. You could see the candlesticks. Stock was moving about 20-cent intervals, but it wasn't that bad early this morning. Now, that stock there did pretty well. Another nice little runner going into the afternoon, CJJD. That one also, you could see a nice little pop, $4.50 all the way to $8. It's just like unheard of. Once again, another really good swing trade. You could see it right here. We were watching it as a day trade. We just traded this back on the 9th. You could see it went from $2 to $4. And big shot from 3 to 8. No wonder why it's down right now. This is what you call kind of more of a short squeeze. Last stock I want to bring up is Rent. This stock has been a phenomenal swing trade. We've been watching this as a day trade. You could see it, how it was moving up pretty nicely. Just back on the 8th, it was just starting out. It was on, what was that, Friday or something like that. Stock went from $1.50 to $2.50. Never really backed off, and you could see it how it's just going up nicely. Just keeps poking up right there. So anyway, that's what we missed on Monday. And usually Mondays are not always a great day, but actually worked out pretty well. Now, what are we trading this morning? I guess that's why most people are here. Well, let's start off because we just got a nice little pop in NCPL. Now, you can see it right here. It just had a good pop. I want to bring over here level 4. And you could see right here that there was a little bit of an iceberg order right here. It looks like the guy got executed. This is called program trading, which you guys read about, but we talk about this all day long. Nice little pop, ran from 290 just to 320 right before we started. Okay, so some of you, if you were watching it earlier, or if you were in our pre-market trading room, which you all know you're all more welcome involved in. I know Cyber Group members were broadcasting live, but we got people out here on YouTube. Some of you knew or you don't know about it. We were watching this stock right around 7:30. Nice little pop from 260 all the way up. You'll notice that there's still big buyers out there right around 250 and 260. Listen, it's cheap. I know. Some of you are like, I don't know, want to trade cheap stock. Listen, at the end of the day, are you here to make money or are you here because you trade it because, you know, it's a brand name? At the end of the day, it's all about making money. So anyway, that stock is looking pretty good. And you know what? The market's not open. The only thing I'll be a little concerned about, if you look here in a long-term trade, which you don't really see too well. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I do got those orders. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. So we got resistance levels right around here. You can see around 350, okay? Now, I'm going to hop over here on level 4, and you can see we got a 15,000 to 10,000 share seller right around 395. And then about 420. So we already got program trading already kicking in right there, but the stock is moving pretty strong right here. It looks like it just took out that big seller, which you could see right here. He's not there anymore. And it looks like we could be off to the races right now. So stock's looking pretty strong. For some of you that can't trade pre-market, that's why you got to get the right brokerage firm. All right. So anyway, stock looks pretty good. You could see right here we have resistance levels right at that resistance at that 335. That's why it's kind of like having a tough time getting past that. All right, now listen, there are some other stocks out here that are moving pretty well. So we got the NCPL. Now another stock that looks like an IPO actually, MLGL, would stay away from this stock. We all know how trade IPO cyber traders in the room. Very, very dangerous, very, very risky, big spread. Stock is not really, you know, in the tradable category. Because remember, we teach you the 3 T's. ACMR, kind of flat, not really doing much. I saw this stock earlier. It was up about 26%. Great volume, great support levels at $1, but she's trending down now in pre-market. Not really our ultimate favorite. We want stocks to have a little bit of a push going into the close. WIMI, another very inexpensive stock, 700,000 shares. I like this stock right here. How it's got a nice little trend going up. I got to check out level 4 though before we go any further. Looks like she just came out, made a move right around here around 9 o'clock. Just getting some data on it. Just loading up right here. You can see it's loading up the data. Got to see, or automatically see we have a seller. All right, so we got a seller right here, 15,000 at $1.30. Got some buyers out here at 80 cents. I remember, you know me very well. I draw the line after under $1. Nothing against about under stocks under $1, other than we're going to be dealing with pennies and fractions. Another stock that's moving up pretty nicely right here. You could see it, but not really going to be a tradable stock. So don't get caught up on the stock, even though you had this. This is a reverse stock split right there. I don't even have to look at it. I know right away. Open looks like it's moving up pretty nice. Look at Open. This stock is really trending up. Very cheap, very inexpensive. Stock took a very big hit. OPEN. Kind of like that stock right there, up 13%. All right, we drop down. Once we get past 10 in pre-market, we pretty much call it a day. Oh, RDFN. We traded this stock also in the past. Looks like she's moving pretty nicely too. Got good trend. Volume looks pretty great. You know, pretty decent, up 11%. Not up too much. RDFN. We'll put that on our watch list. All right, losers. I didn't see anything in the losers list other than, wow, what the hell is this? Is that even right? Stock went from 70 to 8. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But I'll tell you one thing, we're staying away from it. CJJD. We traded this stock also. Stock, like I said, really, really nice mover. Nice little trend right here. But look at now, she's going down. Why? Short squeeze. Listen, stocks don't go from 2 to 8 and don't come back. So whatever we usually find in the big gainers, they end up being in the big losers. That's why you don't hold these stocks and think like, oh, it's going to come back and everything else. Boyle, everyone should have saw this coming. Very difficult stock to day trade, but Boyle had a major, major support levels. You had to have been like drooling out of your mouth when the stock was at 25. Okay. It's very, very risky. It's a category 5, but that stock is doing great. If you got into support levels right around here when it started, boom, the stock's going up. Very hard to read on level 4 too, by the way. These are all ETFs. They're all moving due to the news that came out, the CPI numbers. So, you know, obviously, we don't really like to trade ETFs because it's very difficult to see the iceberg orders on that stock. BUZL, another, like, these are all sectors and indicators, and they're pretty popular in the New York Stock Exchange market. Was this Wayfair? God, that thing looks like it's coming back a little bit. Losers, anything there? Nothing, nada. All right. So we got a couple of good, decent stocks out there. We got about 4 in pre-market, not super exciting. Now, just keep everyone in mind today. Josh is going to post it up. We got Traders Talk today. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, you are more than welcome to join us at 11 o'clock. Just sign up, like us, and friend us. We'll get you in there. Traders, we did send an email out there in the cyber group room. If you have any questions you want Josh to go over, it's one of the most popular events we do at over the week. So we'll be there at we're going to be doing that event, and also I'm going to be doing a live event for everyone in the world to join at 2 o'clock that will teach you exactly how to day trade, and I'm going to give a good crash course about it. Everyone's more than welcome. Please go out there and share us, and come enjoy. But in the meantime, we're getting close to the holidays. I expect it to get slow going into mid next week. So you got, like I said, you got Hanukkah that's starting this weekend, and then you got Christmas the following week. So things are going to start slowing down a little bit. All right, when we start getting more towards mid next week. So there's still a lot of action to be made. So with that said, everyone, good luck. We'll see you back here at 2:30. Cyber traders, we'll start commentating once the market opens up at 9:30, and we'll see you back here at 11 and also at 2 o'clock for everyone to sit back and enjoy and watch and learn more about how we do this. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.